Gender equality, rebelling against all nations and all religions, are basically the ideas that the Illuminati will push in order to bring down society to a level in which it can be manipulated and reformed by them, because they will already be in positions to create the new society once they have rebelled against those things. So they'll take the feminist angle when they're attacking the society structure. Boom, the feminist angle. They're going to take, rebel against the state, the anarchy angle, and rebel against religion. Okay, and they all come together to fight them. Anarchists don't like religions. They don't like the state. Okay, they don't like society's rules. They say you should be able to do what you want. A feminist doesn't like religion, doesn't like the states, says you should be able to do what you want, and creates their own religion, where they have the mother church, and they say the mother instead of the father, and they'll be worshiping goddesses and doing lesbian activities. Okay, this is all part of feminism, the greater feminist picture, and more specifically, the feminists in charge, what they believe, who lead the movements. Now, not every feminist is that way. Some feminists were made hardcore just by believing in certain principles, but the major driving forces behind feminism is that way. So feminism is horrible. It's just as bad as if Satan has set up his school of thought in ancient Greece and had pushed it. In fact, he did, but we're not going to get into that in this video. So, it's like you have the Statue of Liberty, right? It's liberty. 1776. It's a woman, supports gender equality. It's saying a powerful woman figure instead of a man. It's rebelling against the state and religion because it's an ancient religion, and this is one nation under God, which gave people the impression it was more of a Christian God than anything, and there was a lot of Christians during the time pushing Christianity to feed into that misconception. It's all about taking advantage of your misconception and lack of true perception. So, the reason why women are a bunch of gold-digging sluts who cheat all the time and they're despicable, you got to look at it from the sociological perspective, which is the true perspective, which takes in the humanist and the cognitive and behavioral and all these other, feminists, all these other perspectives are considered within the sociological perspective, because in sociology you have to understand psychiatry and psychology to a certain extent to truly understand how groups are going to react to certain things. You have to understand the psychology behind it. Okay? And you have to understand psychiatry to have an extra high level of it, because the most profitable industry is the pharmaceutical industry, and psychiatry is their main money maker, So, I just dropped a lot of jewels on you, and I hope to God that you understand that my point of view cannot be refuted. Look at when the feminist movement started taking off. I think it was like 1848. Like at some point it started taking off later. They didn't get the right to vote till after slavery. And all this was part of the bigger plan to create hatred, okay? Women are like, why were we left on the back burner? It was all about creating momentum for the movement. And once the movement has great momentum, then, the people who are in control of it can now direct that to the New World Order's agenda. Those are the tools. Okay, and women don't like religion, obviously, because of the women's role in religion. Okay, let's take Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. All of them have women submitting. They have women playing minor roles. The main prophets are men. God is the Father. Jesus is the Son. Muhammad is the prophet. Moses is the prophet, etc. Thank you.